Well, it's been a week, so we gotta go see how much sap we got. Come on, sir. Look at that, there was a foot of snow out here a week ago. Hey, you see the grass? Just past this thing right here is where I fell down. Oh, I see one on its side. That's not a good thing.
Last time we were here, the trampoline was frozen, and now it's...
That one's on its side. It's not good.
Oh, I don't think you got any sap.
Let's see. No, it's just bare. See? It's just a smidgen in there. Nothing in that one. It's just been freezing at night. It's supposed to be or freezing during the day. We gotta tap these more. We gotta drill these again. All right, so we re-drilled those. Put those files in a little bit better. Now we got this one. So it's got to be warm during the day, and this week it's been pretty cold during the day. It's the same thing. We definitely have sap in there, but just barely. Just barely. So, all right, let's drill these a little bit more, and then spring is coming. Stay on the trail.
Very slippery.
Oh, look, bunny rabbits. Oh, no, that's dog deer. That's dogs. That's our dogs. This is clover out here. Clover tracks. I guess it could be a fox. This is us. All right, cool. Let's check her out. Is it a fox or is it clover? What do you think? I don't know, that was wide enough. It could be a cat of some kind.
No,
We got a lot. Let's check it out. All right, so these are working.
These ones are going good. You can feel how heavy that is.
That's heavy. Let's check her out in there. It's all frozen though. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's some. So those are flowing, right?
Yeah, those are good.
That one's.
Same thing with this one. It's not as much as the other one, but it's good.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll leave these here for the rest of the week. We got to make sure they quit being frozen, because we can't put them out unless they're thawed. Are those loose? We probably, yeah, they're loose. So let's re-drill those, and then we'll be good for today. All right, awesome.
Next week.
All right, well, not next week. Probably got to look in a couple days because it's going to be in the 40s this week. So there it is for today. I guess it's time to hit the trail a little bit more, and then we'll be done for the day. All right, here we are collecting our first sap. I found a leak on this one. So we got cheesecloth, put that over top of our container. And then Mickey, pour that in there for me.
Clover, come here.
much in this one.
No. The other one's being.
Don't let that hit the ground though, sir. Okay.
That's one. Now I gotta collect from the other one.
Here, I'll hold this. You go ahead and pour it in there.
Honestly, that's a lot of stuff for this area.
All right, on to the next trees. I don't think I'm gonna have enough jugs open. I'm even losing the syrup now. Look at all that. Full right up to the top. It's just been last a week. So here we go, emptying them. Yeah, I don't have enough jugs for all this. Lose it all. Ah. Don't lose them. I'll edit it down.
It's going.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need to pull some.
Strip it all down there.
Let's do this outside.
Yeah, probably a better idea.
Yeah. Glover, go lick it up.
Basically just sweet water.
I know. Oh, what's water? No, the grass? Oh, I guess not.
I can control it better this way anyway. You don't have to be right there. Let me pour into it. Right. Just getting all the bugs and everything out of it. And go right really close to the top, because we're gonna
Boil it down.
boil it down. Yeah. It doesn't look as yellow in the container as it does.
So it's having a hard time filtering because there's too much. So it's kind of pooling at the top. Well, not so much anymore, but keep going.
Just go slower.
So the junk's gonna overflow. I can see one.
Well, we're gonna. Well, it's all right. When we get it
we'll
boiled down, we fill. That's why we filter it again. This is just a giant sediment stuff.
Keep going, Mickey.
Is that on?
I wonder what they thought when they first tried this. Like, holy cow, this is amazing.
Who thought of boiling it down to
That's
make it
what I
sweet,
mean.
right? Or maybe they thought it was water and then they boiled it down to something and all of a sudden they forgot it and realized like, hey, I got this sweet syrup now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's gonna be hard to carry.
Take her inside. I'll take it inside. All right, Mickey, turn it on.
A full blast, I'm assuming.
Full blast, power boil.
What is it? Oh yeah, it should
That one right there. There she goes. Hot as she can go. Okay. We'll set a clock.
For 10 hours.
It's almost 10 gallons. We got to boil that down until it's the correct temperature. All right, here we are at 8.5 hours. Alana's laughing at me because I just did this a second ago and I dropped the thermometer in the syrup. So here we are. We started up here. We've evaporated all the way down to there. We still are not at syrup. We're getting close. So there's a couple things we got to do. Got to hit 217 degrees. I think 219 is like, can't, that's hot. I got to get my hand out of there. Just put a glove on. That's what I have it here for. We're 212-ish. And the sugar content we're looking for is right between 66 and 68. So we're going to use this bricks measuring device. And we're looking to get down to here. So what we do is we have this cool device here that we dunk. Fill her up. That's good. And we got this in there, and this measures our sugar. Still not floating. Oh, not there yet. When it hits that second line, that's when we got syrup. It was like save all the syrup we got. So, but this will boil down in the next 30 minutes or so. So we got to check it really close because this temperature is going to increase really fast as the sugar content increases. And then we'll have syrup, and then we get to put it in our cool little containers. So this one will be, I think tonight we're just doing small containers. And then we have 9 more gallons. 9 more gallons that are happening tomorrow. So maple syrup, that's how we make it. The filter gets clogged pretty quick because it's candy. Or not candy, but sugar. This takes all the sediment, any floaties, any sugar floaties, whatever it is. Poured that in the wrong spot. I don't remember how much is in there. Okay. And then cap it. Here, we hold this again, please. Put cap on it. Nice and tight. And then you flip it over and it seals itself. Now we just got to do however much more we got left.
This is really good.
This is all that's left out of that big thing. It came down to this. All right, people talk about how expensive maple syrup is. Now you want to see why? So we started this at noon. It's now 11 p.m. So 11 hours of propane going. We started with 9 gallons of sap. It trickled it down to this. After filtering it, it ended up with 3 half pints. Half pint is a cup, so 3 cups, so 9 gallons down to 3 cups. So it's a lot of effort, a lot of work, but it is absolutely delicious. It is awesome. We love it. Alana was already over here dipping stuff in just what's left on the counter, or the counter and the tray over here. It's just awesome, and it's a fun process, right? Real people that do this is a big hobby. They use really wide, shallow pans. They got wood cooking underneath it. Like, they can steam this off in a couple of hours. They can get it, as much as we did, they can do it in a couple of hours. But it's a huge setup cost, right? If I bought one of those steamers, is what they're called, maple syrup processors, they're $1,000, $1,500, something like that. And then we get to do it by hand. We stayed and watched television, watched movies, did a puzzle, did some church stuff together as a family today, all while we were running this, and it was cool. And 3 people will get half pints of S&A Acres maple syrup. So tomorrow we got another 8 gallons left, I think, to do. So we'll get those down tomorrow, and probably gonna split them up in 2 different pots and see if I can make it go faster, because it's a lot of propane, because our stove is propane driven. So that's it. That's how we make maple syrup. It's flowing really fast now, so probably for the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll get probably 10 gallons a week right now, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with maple syrup. So it's coming up quick. Thanks for watching. Another fun episode to share with you, and appreciate you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share it with your friends, invite others to come. Like, we want to be with you and hear from you, and appreciate you. God bless.